Hello. So welcome to another mutated midget live stream. Let's do some PvP and maybe the new zone today. So I haven't still got to the multi-classing, so I'm still just a max magicka sorcerer. But maybe it can work. It's open world PvP. It's fun, but there's a lot of just riding around to get to the point you have to go. At least I have a fast tier. If I put a tent down, then people can spawn here when they die nearby. Only got 20 potions. Got that one. I wonder how many of our guys are left here, because there was a lot of them. Ah, I forgot to buy tints. Let's see what can happen here. When they dodge, then I can't hit the lightning. And these guys dodge a lot. Running around the box. Come on. Scare them with the lightning. So if I tap once, it shoots like one powered, but when I hold, AoE. If we take the lumber mill, then the doors will be stronger. If the enemies take it, then the doors of the fort will be weaker, easier to get rid of. Just wondering which way to go. Just a nice relaxing ride. Enjoying the view of Imperial City getting... I don't know what's that gate doing to it. Okay, that's the hammer. This might be a dangerous thing. Oh, he's not anymore. This fort should be under attack.
Yeah.
It sounds like it. I didn't get through the door then. Luckily I can spawn again. I'm gonna buy some stuff.
Choosing the proper equipment is...
Gonna put a tent down because if the town is under attack then you can spawn here, but if you die here you can spawn on the tent. That was a burst. What was that? Fiery burst and some AoE explosions. Maybe I can fix it. Oh, I can, very good. it's under attack, then you can't fix. Just shoot them from the rockets. I bursted one down. He got the lightning, which is like an execute. If he goes 20% health, then the lightning explodes. Well, now we outnumbered that guy. I think I got there in just the right time to get the points and everything. Oh, but at the same time others were taken too. Okay. So yeah, here the factions are divided by their like races, and I'm the Almeri Dominion, which is High Elf, and Khajiit and Wood Elf. Then there are also two others, a Daggerfall Covenant and Eberhard Pact. So it's possible to see like all of the races going to their armies and fighting over this central place. And if one faction gets control of all the forts around the Imperial City, then they get the Emperor. One like highest scoring individual will get Emperor status, like a skill line and everything. Then you really have to grind a lot. Okay, they're still fighting over there it seems, but I'm already here, so... Just drop. That guy's got the hammer. Can't stun him, it seems. Oops, he's down. Okay, first time. I'm just gonna try. Learn the abilities again. Charges 3. Okay, I got the hammer. Maybe I can take the fork with it. Wait, number 5 breaks down the walls. Okay, yeah, number 5 is for walls. I can still mount. I thought they couldn't mount. Let's just break through. Ah! I was trapped. Got baited. They were hiding somewhere. I'll be there soon enough. Our guy still got the hammer, that's good. So next time when I want to kill a fort, I try to make sure the surroundings are clear. Lesson learned. tank would be better with the hammer, I think. He's breaking down all the walls. Shit, it was too late. But I can respawn. I prioritize instead of shield, but that's not gonna work. Pure magicka sork, no tainted, so classic. But I wanna get into some sub classics. So that's a strong dude. Damn. Here you are. In the meantime, those guys went to the walls. Where did that guy go? I can check invisible enemies too, which is quite essential in my opinion. But the hammer drop. Oh no. Yeah, we should do some repairing. Otherwise enemies can get in now that this fort is ours. Got some cool achievements, I think. Kill someone who wields wall and junk. Kill someone with wall and junk. Okay. A mason mage doing some masonry. ASMR alliance points. I think it's better going back because we can like strengthen our inner defenses, and then we can start pushing out towards the other forts here. I don't need this. I think I should change it. The necklace enchantment. I hope I don't drop off the horse. Sometimes it happens when you take too much damage when you're riding. Burn the ram. They're saying bye bye. Okay, I can do the masonry. It's a good way to earn the alliance points that you can use to buy all sorts of stuff. Okay, it's safe. And the hammer is moving on. And there's a scroll on the move as well. The hammer is going after the scroll, so I should be there, I think. Got a nice zap in. Okay. Also has some punch. The numbers, we should run them down. Oh, he has a problem with me, it looks like. I can put a shield. good to pick a body up. I pressed 4 but the shield didn't go off.
The Dominion has entrusted.
Gonna take a couple more of these. I have just one heal and it's a single target one. It's not good. And it randomly chooses target. Tanky guy needs to pick it up. Yeah, got another zap. That guy's not so tanky. I'm gonna follow the hammer, let them have their little tower brawl. I'm still in combat, I can't mount. I would like to do it now. Finally. Aha, what did I find? Enemy tent. I'm gonna burn it. The other guy got the kill. Zapped again. What a surprise. He got behind the door, but executes the Sorcerer. Okay, let's do maybe something else too. I think we should do the new zone.
Over here, mainlander. A wandering adventurer from the mainland? Excellent, excellent. I'm glad someone like you is here. We need all the help we can get. The Order of the Black Worm threatens to completely... You may know them as the Worm Cult. This foul group of necromancers raised the Writhing Wall, cut our island in half, and gathered their forces outside Sunport. Luckily, the Stirk Fellowship followed the Worm Cult here. Oh, thank the Three Queens. A coalition of forces from the mainland consisting of the Fighters and Mages Guilds and the Three Alliances. In fact, Prince Azar is overseeing
It's
efforts
first
to
time
bring
doing this
Fellowship
new
forces to
zone, so
Solstice, even as we speak.
let's see what it's like.
I'm sure he'd welcome your help. Report to Prince Azar outside the city. He's with Mage Feranor, about to summon the champions of the Three Alliances to Sunport. After that...
There's an event.
Welcome!
What's the next step, Mage Feranor? Here to join our cause, comrade? We need every able body we can get. The Worm Cult killed Guildmaster Merrick, captured the leader of the Mages Guild, and attacked all three alliances with their soul. Nonetheless, it is a war, and the Worm Cult is no minor threat. We came to Solstice to stop the cult and avenge our fallen comrades. But when we arrived, we encountered much more resistance than we anticipated. Veterans from the Fighters and Mages Guilds, mostly. There are some soldiers from the Three Alliances here too. An advanced force of a greater army, once we convince the Alliances that the Worm Cult is truly as dangerous as they were last time. Oh, they are. But with the war in Cyrodiil still raging, they require more proof before committing more soldiers. In fact, Feranor and Mermal are preparing a portal for their representatives, champions to evaluate the situation personally. Take these portal anchors and place them around the area. Then tell Mage Feranor when they're set. I know little of such magic, but Gabrielle of the Mages Guild said they would stabilize the portal long enough for the final group to come through.
Are the anchors all in place, newcomer? This is trickier than it looks. We're summoning multiple people from several locations at once. No, the next steps in the ritual are mine to perform, with a little help from Mermal, of course. Just stand right there and don't move. Stand back. This requires a special touch.
First, we'll bring the foot soldiers through. Then the Alliance representatives.
What's happening? Gabrielle didn't do it this way!
Such is the fate of all who defy the Black Worm!
Where's Feranor? Mermal, what just happened?
I do not believe it! Mage Feranor deliberately sabotaged the portal spell while the Alliance representatives were in mid-trans... She unraveled the spell in mid-teleport. I tried to salvage it, but barely managed to pull the shredded magicka back together. These soldiers were knocked senseless, but I think the representatives made it through after I diverted them from Sunport. Did you see the motes of light shooting off in different directions? Those were the representatives. Champions from the Old Merry Dominion, Ebonheart Pact, and Daggerfall Covenant. They landed in Solstice. Do you have a map? I can sense two of the representatives roughly here and here. The third... I just do not know. I can sense nothing of the last representative's presence.
Okay, let's go find these guys.
I do not believe it. Farinor sabotaged the portal. She spoke of the Black Worm. She's one of the cultists. Damn that Farinor.
I can
The
now
Dominion,
choose
the Covenant, the Pact, they promised to send their
responses.
best to assess the situation. We need those representatives, or the alliances will never commit more troops. Since I am in no condition to
Neutral.
travel, and you appear unhurt, I accept your offer. Find the representatives that Mermal sensed. I did. She currently leads the Mages Guild. When God...
Yeah.
This is the wall, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty nice atmosphere, but doesn't look too special right now from the other maps I've seen in the game.
Yeah.
New zone.
Yeah.
Rapidly and answer my questions quadratic.
It has been 2 days. Torment me no longer, you sorry excuse for a Daedric prince.
Flee, mortal.
What's going on here?
Thank the 3 queens, another mortal soul. You must help me. I suffered. Let me start over. I'm a lector with the College of Rituals, and I hope to summon Sheogorath. I know, spare me your judgment. I have no doubt this is some underling the mad god sent to torment me. And worse yet, I cannot banish him. He badgers me with mathematical questions. Distract this so-called prince while I construct a ritual to banish him. Just answer his questions for as long as you can.
It's not even a quest.
Yet another mortal stands before the Prince of Madness. Do you believe yourself versed in matters mathematical? Already you show fire twice as bright as that sniveling mage. I welcome you, challenger. First question. I stand before a charred tree and pluck 12 apples from its burning branches. I discard 14. How many apples do I have? Correct! Next question. A scrib walks 7,000 steps in a day. If it takes 2.5 days to walk from the bog of blissful delusion to my home, how many steps will the scrib take to reach me?
Okay.
Correct! Last question. The Mad God sells you a pendant for 49 gold. He cackles when the sale is complete, as you did not realize the savings you just received. The pendant was discounted by 30%. What was its original price?
I think this one.
That answer could not be more wrong! It is laughable! You tried to banish me? Did you really think it would be that easy? Our game has only just begun.
No, please! Leave me be, you vile equation-spewing shade!
I should have guessed that correctly, poor guy.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like going too deep into the map this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Map looks a bit small. Yeah. Maybe with the other half it's big enough. It's gonna open up later.
Strange. What
Casual day drop walking around. Looks pretty empty. The companion. I wonder what to take. Put it here for now. With these sky shards you can get skill points, if it wasn't already obvious. It's like no people, it's like eerily quiet this map.
Who's there? Show yourself. Why, it's you! Hardly expected to see you here, pal. Wherever here is. Say, maybe you can help me. I'm supposed to be in a nice little town called Sunport on the island of Solstice. Clearly, this ain't it. So, where are we? Huh. A sabotaged portal. At least I'm not on the wrong island entirely. Portal mishaps can be a lot worse than arriving slightly off target. As for this place, looks like necromancers have been busy here. See that giant ghost wall behind me? Ain't that a delightful name? I ducked into this hut to take a break from fighting off the hungry critters outside. I was just about to look around, but now that you're here, you can help. Then I need to find Princess Ah and get caught up on things. I say we start with that weird barrier. what did you call it? The writhing wall? I poked at it already. It's pretty solid. It stinks of necromancy. Oh, and when we finish here, point me towards Sunport, all right? I hate being lost. Fitting name. Yeah, I ain't seen anything like it, and I've seen a lot. I pushed at the wall, but couldn't get through. The local critters shy away from it too. Makes you want... See? The whole wall's made of ghost stuff, but nothing goes through.
Ghostly wall.
Is that a letter? Might be important. Passages in a vital shipment. Interesting. Princess Ah should see that note, pal. Look, I appreciate you coming to find me. I could have wandered around for days before I found my way to Sunport. But not a Tuscan clue. I just got here. But Scythe Knights are low-ranking cult leaders. Sergeants, you might say. I'd guess there was a worm cult nest posted here until they got orders to move on. Tunnels? Mines? Who knows? I'm more interested in this important cargo the worm cult wants to protect. Damn cultists are always up to something. Guess I'd better head to Sunport and check in. Which way was it again?
Okay, we're the other way. Let's go enjoy the sea. My food wore off. I need to eat some food. And right now I can just eat this cheap food. Free food. See more heroes than like person NPCs. So far. Some kind of manor, ghost house.
Oppressive aura, my tusk. We'll show her an oppressive aura. You're not from around here, are you? Not all hung up on local superstitions. Good. You looking for work? I could use someone to guard my back.
Ghost
while I
house,
clear the
okay.
ghosts out of that haunted mansion up on. The locals call it Coralania Manor. They say it's abandoned and free for salvage. There's rumors of treasure, too. But also that no one who goes after it ever comes out. We've got competition. Another so-called ghost hunter trying to beat me to the punch. So we've got to do it first. And look, if we do happen to find long-lost treasure while we're in there, I'll cut you in for a share. What do you say? Gaz is the name of my...
Okay, the side quest.
Oh, you're back.
I knew you were too much of a lamb's liver to go inside on your own.
It's not like I was waiting for you. I was looking for traps. So, my sister had to hire help just to feel like she's above someone, huh? Typical. Oh, she didn't mention that? Interesting. I wonder what else she's not telling you. Well, I suppose she didn't mention that it belonged to the ancient necromancers of old Clan Coralania. So there's likely far more than just ghosts to deal with inside. Extra hazards should mean extra pay. What's she paying you anyway? That's not fair! That's what I was going to offer! She's always copying me! It was my idea to clear this place out before Orbesh. Nothing left to do but head inside the manor, I suppose. You must not be from Solstice. Locals won't even come near this mansion. As far as I could learn, it was the seat of power for Clan Corlania following their exile to Solstice. Generations of powerful necromancers made their home here. But after the revolution, it was abandoned. Clan Corlania shifted away from necromancy sometime in the late First Era. That's why they worship the Three Queens now. It seems like there were some necromancy devotees who resisted the change. I think they meant violent ends.
Okay, let's not chat here forever. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, I like this art.
Let's search around the foyer. If there are any spirits in the room with us now,
Come out and fight me!
sea
My
glass.
hired help and I are
I
going
wonder
to
if this
loot
holds
this place for
sentimental
all
value
it's
to the
worth.
spirits here. Candles? I definitely sense an unusual aura clinging to them.
Hey, wait! Come back
What did
and
you
fight
find?
me.
What happened when you touched it? Was it a spirit that flew out, or some sort of spell-like orb? Did you feel any flashes of memory or strange emotion? I just want to look at whatever it is you picked up. It's small, right? I doubt it'll be helpful in Orbesh's quest to punch every ghost in the face, or whatever it is she's planning to do. I've read about things like this. Soul gems, sigil geodes. It holds a soul cap. You and Orbesh can do what you want. I intend to follow that spirit. I'm just, seeing if I can sense its aura to guide me to it. I've always been sensitive to things the rest of my family couldn't perceive. Shifts in mood or motivation. Knowing someone's ill intentions before they're revealed to others. It's the same. I had a grasp on the aura from that wisp for the...
Well, I can see where it went if I crouch down. But I don't have to tell you guys.
I didn't ask you to. I'm perfectly capable of finding where it went by following the emanations of its aura. I definitely feel a strong, vengeful aura coming from... I was just about to search that.
From me.
Nothing?
Stay out of the way while we do all the actual searching.
Stay your hands, trespassers.
A talking rat.
Speak to me, and we may avoid conflict.
What? Are you scared, Orbesh?
Scavengers, trespassers. Had you not freed me from that soul cage, I would turn my full wrath upon you. And yet, also my rescuers. I owe you my begrudging thanks. I am Valendir, the High Necromancer of Clan Corlania.
You look like a
master
skier
of this
to me.
manor. A temporary form borrowed for this occasion. I will find something more dignified soon enough. You come seeking riches, do you not? This manor hosts a vault of Corlania gold, untouched since our days of glory. It's yours, if you agree. No Coralanian that trespassed these halls after my death would ever be able to leave. No nosy outsiders could find the vault and survive, just as I planned. Gold means nothing to me. Exacting revenge on those who trapped me, that is what I desire.
I don't want to help a
By
necromancer rat.
interrogating the spirits that wander these once honored halls. Start in either the Wailing Gardens or my reanimatorium, whichever you prefer. As a show of trust, and to conceal my presence, I will return to the Soul Cage. Do we have an accord? Take the trapdoor in the corner to enter the reanimatorium, or the south door to reach the garden.
So we have to work together if we want to get that treasure. Fine. Let's head down the trapdoor first.
What? Absolutely. What's that fog up ahead? Valendir?
Ha!
A little help?
So the miasma trap performed perfectly. In the event of my death, portions of these chambers would fill with a deadly toxin to zombify any that wandered into its mire. Another layer of defense against those who would steal or destroy my work. At full power, I might command those zombies to do my bidding. I would have no need for the aid of some ragtag band of trespassers. It would be done in an instant. In this diminished form, I will need your assistance and guidance. Use the soul cage to transfer me to that suit of armor. I cannot see in that crude construct, so you will need to direct me. Guide my steps around the traps on the floor, so I can engage the valve and clear the miasma. Am I on you? I can depend on. Those other two see. I shouldn't be surprised. This is the inherent nature of siblings from my experience. Oh, the quarrels Siluran and I used to get into. Yes, perhaps I sound...
Okay, very chatty.
Very well. Guide me, and let us end this indignity quickly.
It's clearing! Oh! You know what? Get back, you betcha!
Flesh blunted
Wow, these
from
guys are
recent
so
use. How is that possible? Let us keep searching.
Where's the armor guy?
Ready. Mark the way for me then.
Complicated. You might need to send Valendir to... Oh, I can't hold it.
Might have to send Battlegrounds on a path around the traps. I think she... Go on.
Try again, trespasser. And be more mindful of the traps, will you? The miasma clears. There's something here. A letter. I thought these shambling wretches looked familiar. My traitorous kin fell right into my trap. I am situated. I defer to your guidance, trespasser. If I didn't know better, I'd assume you guided me into danger on purpose. Come, let us try again.
Need to wait for the traps to explode, or is there like more of them? Oh no, I think there's a trap in the way. Yep. Maybe I can do it. appeared there. This might take a little while. Can it just go straight there? No. Come on. What am I missing? There's a trap here. They're blue, maybe he can go over it and it's blue. Can I hook over it? can't walk over it. It doesn't matter what color it is. Go. Oh, no. Come on.
Don't hurt me.
Seems like he could walk on it, but it wasn't true though.
Don't hurt me. I'll tell you anything.
Oh no, a bit too late. But I think I get it now. But I have to wait for the pattern. Too late. maybe not. As soon as the blue light will go like me like this, the time I have to move. Oh, it goes on and goes out. Fast. Come on, Golem. Come on. Nice.
The room is clear. There. Is that the spirit of my cousin Glendeval? Speak with him.
Who are you? Clearing the miasma like that? All these years I spent wandering after my shambling.
Save us now.
Poison was still here.
Who are you? Valendir? No. Valendir is dead. I made the poison. But we needed another to pass it to his hand. Someone he trusted during the time of revolution. His sister, Mirianwe. Sometimes I hear her singing. She is still here. We traitors will always be here. Everything went wrong. I can't be sure. Wait. You know about the soul cage? You speak with Valendir. Please, if he is not your enemy, perhaps you can persuade him to release the souls trapped here. Haven't we suffered enough? Hasn't he?
They're all necromancers, so...
Cousin. I swore to
Chicken or die.
protect this family, and this is the thanks I get? Traitorous scum. Come, my most resourceful guests. I expected treachery. I knew our extended family planned to forsake our necromantic legacy and bid the three queens for power. But they were no match for my mastery of death. So, they conspired my disposal by way of those closest to me. I've wondered the same thing. Whoever had the foresight for such an implement would need to understand a great deal of necromantic theory. A practice that much of the rest of my family was eager to distance themselves from at that point in time. No, that is unfathomable. Leary would never... And yet... Glendeval's testament, in my years of imprisonment, would say otherwise. If Leary conspired against me, she or her soul would still be here. We must learn the truth from her. Yes, as the reanimatorium was my domain, the garden was hers. Let us proceed there next. Compared to my reanimatorium, the gardens are a veritable haven.
Yeah, go on. We're right behind you.
So white here, like dust or something.
punching things?
Come a little closer and maybe I will.
The maze is overgrown. There's no way
Under the
inside.
bickering. Do you hear it? That music. It's Lirianwe, my sister. She's here. Practicing in the hedge maze, just as she always did. If she worked in sympathy with those that wish to forsake our family's legacy of necromancy, the curse I set upon this house would have trapped her here. You're clever, trespasser. Well worth the gold I've promised you. If only you'd been at my side during the time of our clan's revolution. Very well. Guide me, and let us end this indignity quickly.
He's going to smash the overgrown hedges. Come on, I can do that.
I think we'd still be waiting on you, Orvesh. Come on. I sense the auras of other spirits further in.
Would it kill them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Ready. Mark the way for me, then.
I gotta say that ghost armor looks pretty cool.
Another step closer. Keep up, trespassers.
Is this what it's like to be you guys? Letting someone else do all the hard work while you just tag along?
An original thought? Come together all on your own?
You lead.
Orvesh, our parents will be so proud.
I am situated. I defer to your guidance, trespasser. Cease the bickering, trespassers. We're close now. Very on way near.
Cleanse them with lightning.
A party full of faces, familiar and new.
I still don't see this singing sister. Should we speak to the guests?
Outside.
Mingle a bit?
It feels like an eternity since I've seen anyone who wasn't a Coralania. How long has it been? Tell me, does our clan still survive? Then our revolution was not for nothing. That fickle Valandir. We gave him every chance to adapt and change his ways. Instead, he cursed these grounds. A trap for all that carry Coralania blood. Doomed to dance, never to leave. The dancing wasn't Valandir. I don't know who it might be. My cousin Lirianwe doesn't seem all the way here. We're subject to some whim of hers or some other master I don't know. Speak to her. She looks different from the rest of us.
An outsider? How novel. Would you care for a dance? I've only had other spirits of Clan Coralania here, and it's no fun dancing with family. Would that I could tell you, newcomer. I died before I made it that far. Now I'm spending eternity with all my family, who thought they could circumvent the curse on this manor too. Oh well, at least there's music and dancing.
Are you one of the servants that Siluran hired from the mainland? I didn't think he'd ever win that argument against Valandir. Whatever your opinions on necromancy, there's no denying that skeletal servants are simply more practical. Followed it through the Wailing Gardens, did you? I see. My brothers must have sent you to tease me. Twins are so fickle.
Belly button is
But
on.
I won't let you ruin my night, whoever you are. Look at my audience. See how they dance. And soon, you'll dance for me too. A threat to get you to dance with Valendir. Didn't you say you were his guest? I was hoping to see him and Siluran. My dear brothers always encouraged me to be less shy with my singing. Will Valendir be here soon?
Ah! More? More sisters?
Come, trespasser. I won't have Leary see me like this. That thing isn't my sister. It's some artless fabrication containing a fragment of her at best. She seems to think this is some sort of party where she's been asked to sing, like she always wished for, like we always encouraged her to do. I stand by my initial assessment. Leary never would have conspired with those who opposed me. She was a practicing necromancer herself. Her skill might have matched mine given time. But what I've seen here could only have been done by a necromancer. These fragments of my sister's body and spirit are the byproduct of a necromantic procedure of my own invention. I never got it quite right. Hard enough to believe that she might have betrayed me. But then to do this to herself? It's unthinkable. Is that an impatience for treasure I hear? Fear not, my obedient friend. The wealth that drew my clan's treacherous descendants for decades will be yours soon enough. Let us go to my chambers, where I met my end. Return to the manor foyer and head up the stairs. Turn right at the top, and you will find the door to my room.
Pretty long side quest.
Leave the books, you little know-it-all. Not going anywhere.
You're just trying to ruin my fun because you haven't punched any ghosts yet.
Quarters, where I died. What?
If it gets us one step closer to treasure.
Was the mastermind behind this treachery? That cup. Leary handed it to me and I took it without thinking. It's the last thing I remember. That was Leary's. She had the cup in one hand and that in the other.
What's she doing here? I knew we weren't alone.
Siluran! Oh, Siluran, what have you done? Valendir swore to protect us. How could you do this to your own flesh and blood? He passed me the cup to give to Valendir. It was something he always did to resolve their quarrels. I didn't know it was poisoned. When Valendir said it tasted strange, I tried it for myself. Now I'm here, trapped. He's here. He's always been here. Trying to restore a mortal form for me. Each time, his failure fractures me. There is so little left of me. I don't want to live again without my brothers. I just want peace. Please, stop, Siluran.
Her aura radiates suffering. Valendir,
To think
what can you
that
do
I
about it?
labored under the delusion that a necromancer of skill was behind this treachery. Instead, it was my talentless parasite of a brother, Siluran, harming Leary, leeching off my soul. Help me stop him, and my treasure is yours. He wasn't in the gardens. It seems he sends the fragments of Leary there to keep them out of his way, placated. But we know he makes occasional visits to the reanimatorium. That much was clear from the state of my old flesh-crafting tools. I'm not certain. If he were practiced in necromancy enough to use thralls, why not command them to dispel the miasma? He must have been using it to his advantage. His journal said something about having no shortage of subjects to practice on, yes? He practiced necromancy on the bodies of those who became trapped here, preying on kin and treasure hunters alike. But none have come for some time, have they? Until you and your... Wait, where's Orbesh? She didn't touch the bookshelf, did she?
Orbesh was just here, wasn't she? By the bookshelf? Is it a secret door? Orbesh! Orbesh! Where could she have gone?
We have a missing orc on our hands.
If Orbesh went through that miasma, she'd be dead. She can't be dead. Let's look around. Valendir, start talking or I'm going to take a lesson from my sister and start
Your
throwing
tusked friend
fists.
there looks ready to snuff me out like a candle. In this diminished state, I fear she could do so easily. That would not be ideal. Quickly, tell me, what did you find? The cloth matches the garb of your belligerent companion? She must have been taken this way. That lantern. I've seen one of its make before. My cousin, Ilhidel, carried one when she came to try to persuade me to give up my necromantic ways. It's a relic used by Meridian cultists to ward against necromantic effects. Brought here by our dead cousins. It must be how Cyrodiil survived the miasma. A fix...
I won't be the help of the fight. But if you clear the path for me, I'll be right behind you.
I know the path well. So long as you keep the undead at bay, we should emerge unscathed.
Not so blind anymore. Maybe memorized.
Stay close, trespasser. I endeavor to keep you safe.
There even aren't any enemies coming.
We're more than halfway now by my estimation. Keep going. Nearly there. Then we'll clear the way for Gauze. Her dedication to her sister is quite touching.
Maybe something like this can go through the wall as well. The riding wall. Storage.
We're lucky that valve is still intact. Valendir! At last! These trespassers, and we can use their vitality to restore you and Lyri. Nice try, Cyrodiil. We found your journals. You've mistreated my guests and outstayed your welcome. As if I wouldn't welcome the chance to leave. You there! Why are you helping Valendir? I have no quarrel with you, stranger. Someone who has survived the manor's traps this long must know better than to ally with Valendir. This curse, this whole manor was his doing. What sways you to the side of this treacherous snake? That treasure is not his to give. Valendir had his time at the head of the table, keeping our legacy shackled to his putrescent art of necromancy. But I am the eldest twin. It should be mine. All of this should be mine. I don't give a right fig about the gold. I cared about family, the revolution. The followers of the Three Queens would not abide necromancers. Not Valandir, not Leary. I killed Valandir so Leary could bring him back. It was the only path to compromise. No, trespasser. I buried compromise and forgiveness around the turn of the era. I have learned and lost too much to make amends now. I just need a body for Lirianwe. Come then. See what I've learned while siphoning your wretched soul. There you go again. Blaming me for your own shortcomings. You haven't changed a bit.
They sound like me and Orbesh. Let's get over there. We have to save her.
No! I've been trapped here too long to be stopped now!
And I've been with Orbesh for too long to lose her to some third-rate necromancer. Stop him!
Trespassers. It's me, Valandir. Use the soul cage, quickly! I'll take that soul cage now, if you please. I told you I would find a more dignified form soon enough. It seems only fitting. Especially since Siluran was using my vitality to keep himself alive all these years. Taking his body is not suitable recompense for all he's done. But it's a start. Trespasser, I didn't even know he was alive until you discovered as much. I assumed my murderer came from the ranks of those following the Three Queens. That they'd have killed him for his association with me. I was wrong to underestimate him. I've got half a mind to siphon his soul and prolong my years. To use him as he used me. And yet, some part of me pities him. I'd hate to copy his ill-laid plans. And I know Leary wouldn't approve. I'm not sure. If I can undo Siluran's damage from his unskilled attempts to restore her, and if it's what Leary herself wants.
Orbesh! Wake up! Damn you, wake up!
What's going on? The brother! Siluran! He grabbed me! But I got some good punches in before everything went dark, I swear. Where are we? What happened? Huh. That's not ideal. Well, thanks for not letting that happen. Gaz is here too? Figured she'd be glad to finally be rid of me. Panic, I can believe. That sounds like Gaz. But saving me? You know, just before I blacked out, it struck me how much Gaz and I sounded like Valandir and Siluran. Of course she did, because she's always copying my ideas. I mean, she may chip my tusks sometimes. But I guess her coming to save me means we don't hate each other as much as those two elves did. That's gotta count for something, I guess.
Very sentimental.
The treasure is through that door, trespassers. Go. I will follow shortly.
Treasure! I can't believe it! I'm rich!
There's a lot of it.
We're rich, Orbesh.
I told you the gold was still here.
I'm glad we saved Orbesh. And we found the treasure, just like she wanted. I really didn't anticipate this haunting going this way. And I'm sure Orbesh didn't either. I suppose we did help Valandir resolve the unfinished business of his murder. But having him come back to life and take over his twin brother's body? That's gotta be a new one, even among seasoned ghost hunters. Seeing what transpired between Valandir and Siluran changed my perspective. They both wanted the same thing, just like me and Orbesh. In the end, their differences and stubbornness tore them apart. I don't want that for us. If she doesn't, she will soon. And then she'll claim she was the first one to think of it. I'm kidding. Mostly. I don't know how she feels. I guess there's only one way to find out. I hope the
400
taunting
gold.
I handle isn't quite so intense. And if Orbesh decides to follow me, I can put up with her punching ghosts if the need arises. It's much easier to share credit and gold if we're not rivals. I suppose now I have to do the right.
Oh, I got some gold. That's nice. I got too much stuff. This is old.
I'm glad we could all benefit from this arrangement. We all... Don't be absurd. Besides you and those sisters, the only one free to leave is Lirianwe. I don't know. Never
So this guy's gonna continue the curse, I can't do anything about it. That's lame.
I ought to set an example for him. Perhaps I'll let him out someday. Perhaps first, I want to see what's become of my beloved clan Coralania. Don't worry, I'll behave myself. I've sated my desire for it. I appreciate the warning. It was only different in my time by virtue of seclusion on Solstice. Even you might have appreciated what we accomplished. Ah.
That was a long side quest.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do one. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do one battleground too.
Yeah.
I am a Dreg, a hard-shelled stormcaller.
And I am an Ornog, a sea-riding shellcracker.
What are they on about?
I am... curses. You win again, Vikskir.
Welcome, friend. Have you come to face... Tooth and Claw is a game of wits, played around the halls of Shorestan. I name an animal, and you choose another to counter it. Is that all the little bird says? I propose a test. As I am the champion, I will begin with a beat. Aha! There we go! A wonderful counter by naming a more ferocious beast. We begin with a small, yet feisty beast. I am a rat with a pestilent bite. I am a cat with claws that cut wings. I am a boar with tusks that break bone. I am an ogrim. My club pounds trolls to dust. Genius. Perhaps your breath.
Amazing. You beat Viskir. Nice work.
First time I'm seeing these kind of little
I'll beat you next.
challenges. I think there's gotta be a quest here or something.
At last, greetings! I am Ysmer of the glorious expedition for the Nord Cultural Exchange. And the village before you is Shorestand. It houses a great community of proud Nords who, frankly, will not listen to a word we say.
Finish it up. Okay, it's 500 CP, and we are near 2000. Okay, this is a cool knife.
Yeah! We've taken the point! Point.
Damn, that dude got sniped.
We captured the point!
No safety in the base. not very well balanced sometimes.
Landing, we've secured the point.
Flag is more important than killing those guys.
By Oriel's grace, the point is ours.
Zapping them all.
The capture point moved. We have captured the point.
I wish there were more flags, it's taking so long. That guy's a bit tanky. Zap. Oh, they're taking different flags. No, it doesn't.
Outstanding, we've secured the point. By Oriel's grace, the point is ours.
10k. 10k shards. This spell activates and then I can instantly shoot projectile at them. And do some nice damage.
Come on, the point moved.
Too many of them left
We've
already.
taken the point.
It's kind of hopeless.
By Oriel's grace, the point is ours.
Some feedback to Zos. This game mode is like when it's not balanced, then it takes so long. It's a bit boring. So maybe kills can also attribute to the points in the Crazy King. Oh, die in the water. Imagine coming to a game and it's like getting base rent. Oh, here's an enemy. A new guy. Okay, I'm gonna hide in the bush for a second. Good to be back. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.